Hi, in this video I'm going to solve the third example of this linear approximation. My goal here is to estimate the tangent of 62 degrees. Now I'm going to let be f of x as tangent of x. The closest known value will be the tangent of 60 degrees, which is equal to the square root of 3. Now, in case you don't remember why is this true, well, it's using here the unit circle as a reference. Well, 60 degrees is equal to pi over 3, which is in terms of coordinates and sine and cosine. Well, this cosine stands for this 1/2, and this sine stands for this the square root of 3 over 2. And well, just you can remember using trigonometric identities. Well, tangent of theta is equal to sine over cosine. So tangent of 60 degrees will be sine of 60 over cosine of 60 degrees. Substituting what we have in the coordinates over here, we can see that the square root of 3 over 2 over 1/2 leads us to this 2 times square root of 3 over 2, which leads us at the end as this square root of 3. That's why tangent of 60 is equal to square root of 3. Now, let's get to the thing here. In order to solve out this approximation, we're going to be using this formula as a reference as well. So in this case, dy will be equal to f prime. I'm going to use here f prime. I'm going to use here a different color. I'm going to use the green. It will be 60 degrees. The f prime of 60 degrees. 60 degrees times the differential of x. So in this case, the differential, we're talking about degrees. Here is 62 degrees, and we are using as a reference the 60 degrees. Will be roughly 62 degrees minus 60 degrees. Now, to close this bracket, well, let's get to find this first, this f prime of 60. I'm going to do it down here. The center will be f prime of, I'm going to start by taking a derivative of this f of x. The function is tangent of x, so this will turn into a secant square of x. In other words, this f prime of x will be equal to, I'm just going to write it this way, cosine square of x. This is still the f prime of x. Now, so I can write the f prime of x, in these terms will be equal to 1 over cosine of x squared. So now we got the f prime of x. Let's get the f prime of 60 degrees. So f prime of 60 degrees would be equal to 1 over cosine of 60 degrees squared. Now what is a cosine of 60 degrees? Well, we actually have it over here on the unit circle. Cosine of 60 degrees is equal to 1/2, 1 over 2. So let's see, I'm going to write it this way. It will be 1 over here 1/2 squared. Using this, remember here on the denominator we will be having a 1 over 1. Here on the denominator this will be equal to 1 over 4. So using a sandwich rule, we can conclude that f prime of 60 degrees is equal to 4. To sign it like here, 4. So okay, let's get back to our formula. So we got dy, it's equal to this f prime of 60 degrees, which is actually 4. Now this would be multiplied with times. Now what is this 62 degrees minus 60 degrees? Obviously it's 2 degrees, but the thing is, what is 2 degrees in terms of here? Well, we need to pi, it's equal to 180 degrees. So 2 degrees would be equal to, well, 2 times pi times over 180 degrees. So it would be 2 times pi over 180. Now, if we simplify things out, we can take half of 2 will be 1, half of 180 will be 9. So we can therefore conclude that this 2 degrees, or this dx, the one we got this difference, will be equal to pi over 90. So at the end, once we multiply these all these things, we get a dy. It's equal to 4 times pi over 90. Okay, so we got a dy, which is the thing is, but remember, it's not exactly what we're looking for. Dy. I'm going to use here a different color. I'm going to use well, let's see, pink. Yeah. So if we want to find the approximation for f of 62 degrees, remember this will be approximately equal to f of 60 degrees plus this difference that represents dy. So I'm going to write here dy. So in other words, I'm going to write here down f of 62 degrees. It's approximately equal to f of 60 degrees, which is equal to let's see, we got it here. F of 60 degrees is equal to the square root of 3. Square root of 3. It's a very ugly square root. There it is. The square root of 3 plus the dy that we already found it, which is 4 times pi. 4 times pi over 90. Now this is equal, this is equal, if you use a calculator just to calculate this out, we already got the result. I'm just going to show you how cool, how close it to the actual result. This square root of 3 plus 4 times pi over 90, this is equal to 1.87. Now, if you take this, use your calculator to look for this f of the tangent of 62 degrees, is actually equal to 1.88. So as you can see, these two results are very close. So so basically, well, that would be it. This is our result. This is the result actually, this one. So that's it for this example.